Okay, so how about our project?
Let's do it tomorrow.
Oh, that's a good idea.
No, I can join you guys if tomorrow I have to be with my family. Tomorrow is Chinese New Year.
Ah, I forgot. I did the same like Chelsea.
Oh, I see. So what if we do it next week?
Sure?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna do it next week.
Okay.
So yeah, we have to go now.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye,
Bye,
Charles.
Charles.
A story that you have just heard is one of my experiences. From that story, you can see that I have so many friends came from different family and different tribes. And we all know that each family, each tribes, each religion has their own cultures, right? And my friend understand the differences. Then they forgive my actions, so that we can done the group project together in peace. And at that time, I learned something that I called as intercultural understanding. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know what intercultural understanding is? Intercultural understanding is an essential part of living with others in the diverse world of 21st century. It assists young people to become responsible local and global citizens, equipped through their education for living and working together in an interconnected world. A story that I tell at first is an example of intercultural understanding, or in everyday's life, we call it as tolerance. Intercultural understanding reflects to the social-cultural differences understood by individuals or by groups. An understanding of the social-cultural differences, practices, and power relations have to be understood by individuals or by groups within a society. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever heard or do you remember about an accident that happens in 1998? Yeah, myself, as a young generation, doesn't want that accident happens again in my generation. So, an intercultural understanding is important. Ladies and gentlemen, we all need to have intercultural understanding, or in a simple way, we can say it as tolerance. We all need to have it. We're going to have a lot of misunderstanding if we don't have an intercultural understanding. Ladies and gentlemen, there are so many people that doesn't have an intercultural understanding. It affects a society, from a city to a country. In a short way, it affects to our world. But youth, young generation, can help us in solving this problem. Young generation have more innovative, creative, and inspirative way to promote peace and intercultural understanding. They also have a critical way of thinking. Young generation should socialize people who haven't have an intercultural understanding. They need to know that cultures aren't just a tradition from past life, but it's also their region's identity from generation to generation. Our parents are also teaching us our cultures, right? So that we as a young generation should socialize people about intercultural understanding. There are so many ways to promote peace and intercultural understanding. There's technology. Since technology is getting advanced day by day, we as a young generation can use technology as a place to promote peace and intercultural understanding. We can use our social media, like Instagram story, post, or share your culture to your online friends if you have it. Nowadays, many people use social media for their own interests. Their own interests can be a good or bad thing. And we all know that many users use it for a bad thing. And social media has been called as a toxic place for a long time. For so long, social media has been called a fertile place for doing bad campaign, saying racist remarks against a group of ethnicity, and basically spreading false teaching or principles. But youth, young generation, who have a critical way of thinking and innovative way of thinking, we can use it as an opportunity to share and learn together about our cultures. But not only in social media or internet. We have to promote peace and intercultural understanding in our real life too. We can use our daily behavior to promote peace and intercultural understanding. Like what my friend did to me. We have to treat people by our intercultural understanding so that they also have an intercultural understanding. I'm 16 years old, and I can say that I'm also a young generation. I have been taught about intercultural understanding or tolerance since I was a child, and I have been practicing it until now. I have been shared about my cultures too to my friend. And what's yours? And Rumasando ever say, understand the differences and act on the commonalities. So let's change our world better and bring our world better by promoting peace and intercultural understanding. I'm number 15. Thank you.